If you want something done, do it yourself. A group of community activists are using that method to try and solve Cincinnati's affordable housing problem. They need your help too.
Starting this weekend, you'll see tables like this set up around Cincinnati. Volunteers with a group called Cincinnati Action for Housing Now are trying to collect signatures.
Is this key to solving Cincinnati's affordable housing problem?
This is not only key, this is the only way forward.
Josh Spring has dedicated his life to helping the homeless. He and others know the city has a critical shortage, and the economic collapse from COVID-19 is making it worse. They're asking voters to help.
Once Cincinnatians in May of 2021 vote yes and pass this, the city will then allocate $50 million every year to the Affordable Housing Trust Fund. Our charter will say that that has to happen.
Here's a copy of the proposed charter amendment. It says Cincinnati City Council shall appropriate a minimum of $50 million a year to the Affordable Housing Trust Fund, a fund that was created 2 years ago but has sat nearly empty and unused ever since.
And we don't have time to wait any longer. We need to be putting money into this trust fund. We need to have people who know how to invest in affordable housing and how best to allocate the funds, handling that money.
We asked Councilman P.G. Sittenfeld why the Affordable Housing Trust Fund hasn't been used.
It's almost, I'd say, the equivalent of like opening a bank account. It's an important first step, but it doesn't mean a whole lot until you start actually making deposits into that bank account.
Sittenfeld said he hasn't seen the charter amendment yet, and though he supports the cause, he has concerns, including this being an unfunded mandate. He says he and the rest of council are already working on other ways to get people who need it into affordable housing.
Let's come together as a community and build on the step that I sponsored earlier this year to direct new dollars into affordable housing. But I worry about the way that this is being set up.
The proposed amendment lists several ways for the city to find the money, like from the lease of the Cincinnati Southern Railway and a personal income tax on the award of stock options in publicly traded companies. But in order for any of that to happen, the amendment has to be approved to go before the voters, and the voters have to say yes.
Cincinnati Action for Housing Now will be collecting signatures from voters tomorrow and Sunday at Washington Park and Finley Market from 10 until 4.